Please be seated.
Class, seats.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gabriela Zuno, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies for today's graduation. Welcome to the graduation ceremony of Class 1148. At this time, I would like to introduce the on-stage ceremony party. Starting on my right is Jason D. Owens, Chief Patrol Agent, U.S. Border Patrol Academy, and Peter Hawkes, Deputy Chief Patrol Agent, U.S. Border Patrol Academy. I would also like to recognize the staff members of the U.S. Border Patrol Academy that were instrumental in the success of this session. Some of these staff members could not be present today as they are busy instructing other sessions. Would the staff members please stand as I call your name and remain standing? Operations Training Department, Supervisory Border Patrol Agent Kenneth G. Greeno. Border Patrol Agents Philip B. Winston III and Charles A. House. Spanish Department, Supervisory Border Patrol Agent Homero Salinas, Border Patrol Agent Jose Luis Contreras. Physical Techniques Department, Supervisory Border Patrol Agent Stephen R. Flores, Border Patrol Agent Devin C. Larson and Marvin A. Martinez. Firearms Training Department, Supervisory Border Patrol Agent Juan A. Camacho, Michael Coulter, and David L. Joy. Border Patrol Agent Kevin G. Roberts. Driver Training Department, Supervisory Border Patrol Agents Michael P. Garza and Keith R. Wiley. Tactics Training Department, Supervisory Border Patrol Agent Jose L. Portojul, Border Patrol Agent Henry J. Nolan. Office of Chief Counsel's Attorneys, Instructors, Hessel E. Intima and Elizabeth D. Long. Training Technician, Sherry Norwood and Dana Hernandez Ware. Ladies and gentlemen, the staff of Class 1148. Thank you. Please be seated. The U.S. Border Patrol Academy allows family members or influential persons who are either currently engaged in or retired from public service the honor of presenting the Border Patrol badge to their graduating relative or mentee. Please stand and remain standing when I call your name. Joining us today are Senior Border Patrol Agent Frank F. Armijo, will be pinning the badge of office on his son, Border Patrol Agent Eamon F. Armijo. Border Patrol Agent Stephen Anthony Lozano will be pinning the badge of office on his cousin, Border Patrol Agent David D. Hanna. Border Patrol Agent Joshua T. Davis will be pinning the badge of office on his nephew, Border Patrol Agent Theodore J. Kaufman. Thank you. Please be seated. Each graduating class selects one of its members to address the audience during the graduation ceremony. Class 1148 has selected Border Patrol Agent Anthony T. Martin. At this time, I would like to ask Agent Martin to come forward and address the audience.
Thank you. What does honor first mean to you? To me, honor first means doing the right thing at all times. Honor first means being vigilant on and off duty to protect yourself and those around you. Honor first is setting your mind on the things that matter in life. Things that go above and beyond our understanding. but that we know to be right and true. We all have our reasons for choosing to become a Border Patrol agent. To serve the greatest country in the world by safeguarding our nation's border and defending the land that we call home. Our class came to the academy with a diverse background. We were greeted with a clothesline welcome on EOD. We were a bunch of weirdos. Some of us still are. Some of us were as thin as string beans, and some of us are big, beefy briskets. We were so focused on putting our canteens in as straight of a line as possible. And when we didn't know what to do, sometimes we just had to let it happen. As we were tested in the academy, we decreased in number, but we increased in strength. While we were in the midst of being tested, our time at the academy was halted in an abrupt shutdown due to a global pandemic. We were sent home for nearly 3 months, and when it was time to come back, we were ready. We came back, and we discovered many things during our time at the academy. We discovered a higher class of taste on our Friday nights, some of us more than others. We discovered how weak we were in PT, and we learned that one of our biggest problems was that we don't like to hurt. When we were out on the range, we learned that you should always have one for the road. And I'm sure by now we all know that manos en las rodillas does not mean rotate your hands. We learned that many good tactics involve getting dirty. We learned what a Greyhound bus is. Some of us discovered the joy of crocheting on the weekends. We all became acquainted with the pleasant sensation of being sprayed with OC. And we understand that calling out of roll does not stop the pain. In the beginning, we had our dearly beloved Mr. Winston, whom we had tea time with on a regular basis. And that cup of tea had to be a full cup of tea, because you either have a full cup of tea or you have no cup of tea. You never show up to work with half a cup of tea. When it was time for Mr. Winston to leave us, we were blessed with Mr. House and his glorious gains and swollenness. From the beginning to the end, we could always count on Mr. Greeno and his words of encouragement, like, "Good God, sir," and "You're weird, sir." They taught us to take care of our business and to take care of our own. We came back and we finished strong. 1148 finished strong because of our instructors. The training and instruction that our instructors gave us brought out the best in us. We accomplished things that we didn't know that we could do. 1148 finished strong for the greatest country on this side of heaven, America. 1148 finished strong because we hold true to our class chant, 1148 stood together and fought as one. I say to you, this duty we have chosen is a calling. 1148 is here to answer that calling. We are here to serve the greatest country on the face of the earth. We are here to preserve our way of life, our freedoms and values that have been granted to us. What we have accomplished at the Academy is only the beginning. The work we have started, we will continue out in the field until our last day of duty, if we make it to graduation. We will continue to stand together. We will continue to fight as one. 1148. Let's get some. Congratulations, class 1148.
Thank you, Agent Martin. It is my pleasure to introduce to you our keynote speaker. Before I invite Chief Patrol Agent Jason D. Owens to the podium, I would like to tell you a little bit about him. Jason D. Owens assumed command as the interim Chief Patrol Agent of the U.S. Border Patrol Academy in Artesia, New Mexico on January 28, 2020. He leads one of the largest law enforcement academies in the United States, providing the strategic vision, leadership, and technical direction for both basic, resident, and advanced non-resident courses. Prior to his selection, he was Chief Patrol Agent of Holton Sector, responsible for border security operations for the entire state of Maine. Chief Owens also served as Deputy Chief Patrol Agent of the Laredo Sector. Mr. Owens entered on duty in 1996 with the 325th session of the U.S. Border Patrol Academy. In 2001, Mr. Owens successfully completed both the Border Patrol Tactical Unit Selection Course and the Border Patrol Search, Trauma, and Rescue Team Selection Course. He has led several counter-narcotics and counter-terrorism operations, including deployments to Honduras, Colombia, Dominican Republic, and Iraq. Chief Owens is a nationally registered paramedic and holds both a master's degree in accountancy from Shorter University and a master's degree in national security strategy with the National War College. He is a graduate of the CBP Leadership Institute, the American University Key Executive Leadership Program, and the DHS Senior Executive Service Candidate Development Program. Ladies and gentlemen, Chief Patrol Agent Jason D. Owens.
Agent Martin, that was a great speech. Outstanding. I could tell it rung true with every one of your classmates. A lot of individual stories there, I think, that most of us won't ever understand. Yeah. Class 1148, congratulations. We're glad you're here. I want to give a shout out real quick to your family and friends that are joining us via social media and tell you how much we really wish you could be here. We know that you would if you could, and we hope one day soon that this pandemic will pass and we will see everyone in person once again. But the fact that you're joining us now via social media means the world to each and every one of us, and we treat it as if you were here with us today. And so we give you a shout out and say welcome to the Green family as well. I also want to give another shout out to the illustrious cadre of Class 1148, without whom I think each one of you agrees you wouldn't be here today. It's not everybody that can teach somebody how to be a Border Patrol agent. There's plenty of good, hard-charging Border Patrol agents out there, but to be able to mold and craft new trainees into somebody that's going to go out and keep this country safe is a special skill and a talent. So for one last time, I think we owe them a round of applause, class. So think a lot about what to tell you guys as I give these speeches to the classes that graduate And some of what we talked about this morning after inspection, about seizing every moment, every opportunity, and making the most of this career, this adventure that you have ahead of you. We talked about it on multiple settings. If you get bored in the United States Border Patrol, you simply are not trying, because there is something out there for each and every one of us. And one of you asked the question this morning, advice on how to have a successful career. And the answer I tell to every single one of you and everybody listening on social media is a successful career is defined by two things. It's, are you achieving the goal that you set for yourself? And are you having fun doing it? Are you doing what you have a passion for? It's so much better that way. It doesn't matter what your calling's going to be. Find what that is and give it everything that you've got. Whether it be in intelligence, whether it be as a K-9 officer, whether it be as a recruiter, whether it be on the ATV squad, in the processing center, doing a joint task force, it does not matter. Find what you love and dedicate yourselves to it, because that is how you're going to make the best mark on this agency. The most important thing that you bring to the table for us right now, those of us that have dedicated our lives to this organization and making it what it is today, is knowing that you're going to make it better, that you're going to carry it forward and be something that we are proud of as we watch from the sidelines in retirement. That matters. And I think if you ask each one of your instructors, that's a big part of why they are here doing what they do. There's not many positions that get to have that kind of an impact on the future of this organization, this family that you are now part of, that we love so much. So then I think, what can I tell you that really hasn't been addressed enough? And I think this is true for all of us. The word resilience. What does that mean? There seems to be a myth sometimes for law enforcement, for military, or perception on the part of the public that our job is to never take a hit, to never lose ground. And it ties into the question that was asked this morning about what makes a successful career. Nobody ever said that we were always going to win a battle. Nobody ever said that we were never going to take a hit, as individuals, as an organization, even as a nation. What matters is whether or not you are resilient. And what that means is, are you able to bounce back? Are you able to take that hit, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and start marching forward again? That ability alone makes the difference in someone who is successful, who is a champion, and the others who are not. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to find that being part of the United States Border Patrol demands that you be resilient. It demands that your family be resilient. The deputy told you a story this morning that spoke to the roller coaster ride that is being a Border Patrol agent, the ups and downs, the highs and lows. There are moments you're going to love this job and you cannot believe you're getting paid for it. There's going to be moments that try you. There's going to be moments that make you wonder if you've made the right decision. That's where being resilient comes into play. And to me, being resilient means remembering why you're here, remembering why you signed up to do this calling. What are you getting out of it? Serving the greater good. Protecting this country that has given all of us so much. Not losing focus of that is what keeps you resilient. Knowing that on occasion, we're going to lose ground. But that's not the end of the story. Because we're going to pick ourselves up, we're going to dust ourselves off, and we're going to push forward, and we're going to try again. And eventually, we will win. That's the part that doesn't get talked about enough. What makes us great, what makes this country great, and what makes you great, what you have proven here today, is that word resilient. You have proven that you are resilient through this 9-month ordeal that you have just survived. What should have been a 6-month academy, already hard in its own right, turned into 9 months for you. Where you were in the middle of your training, you got sent home, not knowing when you were going to return, and when you returned, guess what? You found an entirely different environment than what you left. Here you are about to graduate, and guess what happened? Don't get to go home just yet, do you? Being resilient's not easy. It's tough. But you're tough. You have it in you, or you wouldn't be sitting here today. Being resilient is what makes you a great example to follow. Being resilient is what will keep you on mission when you're out on patrol, and will make the difference whether or not you stop that narcotics load, whether or not you keep that sexual predator off the street, or God forbid, whether or not you go home at the end of your shift. So if there's one piece of advice that I think we should all spend more time on, and making sure that each and every one of us in this uniform understands, is be resilient. Keep that focus always and forever. Because if you got that, as you have found out, everything else will fall into place. Because you are resilient, you sit here as class of 1148, about to take the oath of office, and get the badge pinned on your chest, and forever carry the title United States Border Patrol Agent. Because you are resilient, you are now a member of this family. You are our brothers and sisters. We are behind you 100%. And each and every one of us would work alongside you anytime and any place. You have earned that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm proud of you. We are all proud of you. Stick it out for these next couple days, and then you can get on the road and go home. But for now, take a second and enjoy this, because you have earned it. Class 1148, I congratulate you. Godspeed, and we'll see you on the trail.
Thank you so much, Chief, for those very true, inspiring, and encouraging words. Now, we will move on to the presentation of awards. At this time, we would like to recognize the section leaders of Class 1148 with the Border Patrol Academy Award for Leadership. Border Patrol Agents Benjamin C. Tanner and Scott W. Flickinger, please come forward. The section leader position carries with it a tremendous amount of additional responsibility, aside from the same strict training regimen as the rest of the class. The award for leadership commends the section leaders for their sincere devotion to duty, leadership, demeanor, and professional attitude. Congratulations on earning the Leadership Award. Thank you, Agents Tanner and Flickinger. The Physical Techniques Award recognizes the graduate with the highest score in the Physical Techniques program. Border Patrol Agent Andrew Ferber, please come forward. Due to the physical demands of the position, Border Patrol agents are expected to be in good physical condition. Today's recipient has exceeded the challenging requirements and expectations for this award. Their achievements indicates that physical fitness is a priority and sets an example for others to follow. Congratulations on earning the Physical Techniques Award. The Firearms Training Award is awarded to the graduate with the highest score in firearms training. Border Patrol Agent Brian R. Henderson, please come forward. The award signifies that the graduate has earned the distinction of achieving the highest firearms qualification score while demonstrating distinction in the efficiency of his service weapon. Congratulations on earning the Firearms Training Award. Thank you, Agent Henderson. The Driver Training Award recognizes the graduate with the highest score in the driver training program. Border Patrol Agent Colin A. Tyndall, please come forward. Today's recipient far exceeded the challenging requirements and expectations of a novice driver through perseverance and hard work. His performance exemplifies the high level of attention to detail required to safely operate a motor vehicle during stressful situations. Thank you, Agent Tyndall. At this time, we would like to recognize the graduate with the highest academic achievement award. Border Patrol Agent Brian R. Henderson, please come forward. This award for academic excellence signifies that the graduate ranks #1 among their peers in operations, Spanish, and law. Their performance makes them highly deserving of the honor bestowed by this award. Congratulations on earning the award for academic excellence. Thank you, Agent Henderson. Our final award is the Honor First Award, presented on behalf of the staff of the Border Patrol Academy. Border Patrol Agent Xavier A. Martinez, please come forward. This award is given to the individual who embodies the guiding principles of honor and who has demonstrated through their actions a level of integrity and commitment that exemplifies the values of a Border Patrol agent. Congratulations on earning the Honor First Award. Thank you, Agent Martinez.
I'm a steamroller, baby.
I'm a steamroller, baby.
Just rolling down the line.
Just rolling down the line.
I'm a steamroller, baby.
I'm a steamroller, baby.
Just rolling down the line.
Just rolling down the line.
So you better get out of my way now.
So you better get out of my way
Before
now.
we run all over you.
Before we run all over you.
The graduating class will be presented with their badge and credentials, signifying they have met the required qualifications needed to be a Border Patrol agent. I will now turn the podium over to Supervisory Border Patrol Agent Kenneth G. Greeno.
Temiski Albaladejo Diaz. Amon F. Armijo. Joining Agent Armijo on stage is his father, Senior Border Patrol Agent Frank F. Armijo, 23 years of service. Fabian E. Avalos. Eric A. Aviles. Jason Cadena. Chad C. Celestres. Juan Esparza III. Scott W. Flickinger. Caleb M. Faust. Andrew Ferber. Michael C. Gill. David D. Hanna. Joining Agent Hanna on stage is his cousin, Border Patrol Agent Stephen Anthony Lozano, 6 years of service. Jacob A. Harvey. John T. Hayes. Brian R. Henderson. Theodore J. Kaufman. Joining Agent Kaufman on stage is his uncle, Border Patrol Agent Joshua T. Davis, 8 years of service. Justin L. Kinsler. Anthony T. Martin. Javier G. Martinez. Xavier A. Martinez. Augustin Medina. Luis I. Molina Castro. Cody C. Napper. Logan P. Perry. Colin M. Rampy. Carlos J. Rodriguez Lozada. Andre M. Sabori. Alexander L. Sender. Lauren N. Stanberry. Stetson C. Stewart. Benjamin C. Tanner. Colin A. Tyndall.
Graduates, please stand and prepare for the oath of office.
Class, stand.
Class 1148. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
Timisayan Maladejo Diaz.
M. Frank Armijo.
Fabián E. Ábalos. Eric Armando Iglesias.
Jason Galena.
Jack Christian Celestris.
Juan Esparza III.
Scott William Flickinger.
Caleb Adam Faust.
Andrew Berger.
Michael C. Gill.
David D. Hanna. Jacob Anthony Hardy.
John T. Hayes.
Brian R. Henderson.
Theodore J. Kaufman.
Justin Moore Kinsler.
Anthony Tyler Martin.
Javier G. Martinez.
Xavier A. Martinez. Agustin Medina.
Luis Molina Castro.
Cody Christopher Napper.
Logan P. Perry.
Colin Michael Rampy.
Tyler Rodriguez.
Andre M. Saori.
Alexander L. Sender.
Lauren N. Stanberry.
Stetson C. Stewart. Benjamin C. Tanner.
Colin Andrew Tyndall.
Do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties of the office
discharge the duties of the office
on which I am about to enter.
on which I am about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Class 1148, congratulations.
In closing, I would like to thank all of the family, friends, and visitors for joining in the celebration of this session's achievement.
Let's agree.